this is the start we got in the first race of season 3. Obviously guys, we in the first race got an amazing luck and we were able to score some points, though we are the 7th best team right now on the grid, that too with a big gap to the top 5 team, which are very big. So here first of all, Yuki wants to have a early talks with us already, so we are obviously going to see what he wants. A 4th vehicle performance, 6 fan rating and a 1.47 signing bonus with a 15.99 million annual salary, and obviously he wants to achieve 1 podium, and we might be able to do something about that in the Bahrain Grand Prix, which is this time. Obviously guys, Bahrain is always a good track for us, but in the first race of the season we drove as Jack Crawford. George Russell was the one who won the race, but we scoring some crucial points. Even though we are not good in the car, we are still getting better in the constructor with P5 right now in front of Aston Martin, who have a really better car than us. But obviously we are driving as an amazing force right now, so everything feels good. Let's just go and try to get those upgrades and the development in guys, because that will be very helpful, because we have way too many aerodynamics upgrade that needs to be done, which we haven't been able to do, because obviously guys we have failed so many upgrades. I can't really say. In the pre-season we failed around I think 15 to 20 upgrades, but right now let's just see what we can upgrade more. With 1.5k resource points we can upgrade something with a major front wing. Obviously we do not have enough to do that, so we have 1 aerodynamic upgrades coming in, and that will take a little bit time, and let's just see. So we have 1 more upgrade for the one, and we are right now the 7th best car on the grid with the top 5 Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Aston Martin and Ferrari way too far in front of us. So we need to catch up to them as fast as we can, otherwise it will get worse and worse for us. So let's just keep on skipping the time, and we have some upgrades coming in that is big. And obviously guys, first, as I said, the goal should be to do all the major upgrades, and the diffuser one will come out after the Saudi Arabian GP. That is not the worst thing for us. So let's just go to the department event, and we have to set up a new social media program, and we are going to expand the option with a big 150k already done for that, because we have 2.4 million and we have failed. We have failed another development. That is annoying. And advanced ruling and dual development for us is already here, so that is big. So 2.4 million. Can we do something more? And obviously guys, we are going to do, because we need to get these phase 3 upgrades coming in so that we can do all the ultimate upgrades. And right now we have bought a development expansion for Aero, and obviously you guys understand why I bought it, because I need all the 4 upgrade slots right now, so that we can upgrade as fast as we can. So guys, in the Bahrain GP we will be driving as Yuki Tsunoda. So let's just go for the qualifying.
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
So here we are in the qualifying for the Bahrain GP in the second race of the season. We have done a little bit worse thing here. Right now we have a very extra amount of fuel in the car, around 5 laps extra. So here I need to get a good lap in. If we can do that, I will not have to worry about it, because obviously guys, Bahrain Grand Prix in the last season, if you don't remember, we were the one who won the race. Obviously it was a lucky thing for us, because we ended up in P3. Then the thing was, we got a safety car at the end, and I was able to overtake both the cars. It was really fun, and Bahrain Grand Prix very honestly very easy to break here because there are braking markers, and the leeway to make mistakes here is also very good. So here, first lap done, we are already in P6. So at the end I did not have to go out again. We were P8 and Jack Duan only in P19, 3 seconds slower than P1. That is big honestly guys, but we can do better here. And I went straight out for those soft tires again, and obviously guys, again I made a mistake of not taking out the fuel from the car, and that is honestly, I don't know if that is going to hurt us or not. So we need to wring the neck out of this car so that we can get a good lap in, and we should be able to get ourselves into Q3 with only one lap. Obviously it will be very difficult to do that with the amount of fuel we have, but let's see, can we do it with a purple first sector, green second sector, race to the line using every bit of battery, and we go P3, though 8 almost a second behind the top two, and we are in P8. But guys, see, behind us is Carlos Sainz, who is 1.3 seconds behind, and Lando Norris, who is 1.5 seconds behind. So I don't think I need to go out again, and that was the right choice guys. Aston Martin is out, Alpine, Visa Cash App, Haas, and both the McLarens. Max Verstappen and Lando Norris, both the drivers are already out. So in the final qualifying session, we already have a braking system fault, but that doesn't matter because we have two set of soft tires, new set of soft tires. So let's see, we are going to be using both of them. Let's see what we can do. And this time guys, I have fixed my fuel issue. We are on the lowest amount of fuel we can use here. Let's see what we can do here. Obviously it will be very difficult to do much here, but I think we can do it. So into the final corner, first lap is what we are going to be doing here, using all the battery we have. Race to the line, not able to use all the ERS, but we go P7, a second behind the top. I think that was Ayrton Senna. So this time guys, on a new set again, we need to improve, and we will definitely improve. So starting our final lap, not getting any much fuel or any kind of time here. So let's see what we can do after the first sector. That was a purple one. Let's see what we can do into turn 8. We have gained 5 tenths, and at the exit losing a little bit, but that doesn't matter because 4 tenths is still a lot. We need to gain around 5 tenths more. If we can do it, we might be able to get ourselves into P2, hell even P1. But at the exit of turn 10, we had a really bad exit on that. But here in the final sector, we have gained 5 tenths. So if we can improve even by 2 tenths, that will be big. Into the final corner, going on to the curb, that was too much, getting the car unsettled, but still we have 5.5 tenths gained. Race to the line, let's see where we end up. And it's P3. What an amazing work from us. Obviously we could have done much better lap there, but honestly guys, I am not really angry about it, because even if we had improved by a tenth, even 2, that would not have worked out for us, because half a tenth the gap between George Russell and Charles Leclerc, both of them doing amazing. Mercedes with Calimere, Oscar Piastri in 4th and 5th, and Ayrton Senna into P6. So let's just do it. This is going to be an amazing race in the Bahrain GP. Let's just go for the race.
The stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. A Ferrari stronghold in years gone by. Will they be able to add to their record today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Tsunoda, Mayer, Oscar Piastri and Senna, Webber, Sainz, Ocon and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Verstappen, Norris, Lance Stroll and Gasly. Bortoletto, Behrman, Nico Hulkenberg and Isaac Hadja, Doohan, Aaron, Lawson and Pepe Marti rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Okay, mate, radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Let's see what we can do in the race here. We have to go from hard mediums to softs. Obviously, guys, I am going to be starting on mediums because in the last season I started from medium to hards and it was such an amazing race for us. We are going to be doing the same thing here. Let's just go with 3, 4, 5 lights. And here we go for the Bahrain GP. No wait at all for anyone there with George Russell and Charles Leclerc getting an amazing exit. We are going through the middle of both the drivers and into turn 1, making a big dive bomb. Yuki Tsunoda has overtaken George Russell, and there is T.Y. with the Mercedes, Vodafone Mercedes, with the blue Ferrari, and they are fighting with each other, and Charles Leclerc and Kelly May are still going side by side behind them. AMG Petronas Red Bull fighting with Piastri. That was amazing, and look at that, we got a little bit first start, but at the second part, because it's a very long turn, very long way into turn 1, we made a big dive bomb on these medium tires because George Russell's soft tires will be only good for first 3-4 laps. After that, it will be us. So if we can make George Russell fight with the drivers behind us, that will be very helpful. But the problem for us is that Charles Leclerc and Kelly May are a little far behind to fight with these people. But the good news for us, guys, this time is that I have gone on very low rear wing, and obviously Russell will try to fight with us, and we have let him by a little bit there, going a little bit wide there out of the final corner, and we have gone wide, but that doesn't matter because George Russell, even though he gets an amazing start on lap 2, but the thing is, guys, we have the battery, we have the slipstream, and into turn 1, can we make a dive bomb? And we are going to make it. George Russell getting a little bit hairy moment there, but George Russell, look at that, again he stays in front, and we have to cut the corner to not make any kind of mistake. And let's see again, because George Russell, look at that, we almost went into the back of him, and still we are going to fight this out a little bit more because we will get the DRS. And let's see, can we overtake George Russell there? And we, with the help of DRS, look at that, going side by side, cutting across him into the turn 4, and we have done it. We are now into P1 back again, and if this fighting helps us, because this will help us get George Russell's tire worse and worse. And obviously, guys, the thing is, our tires are mediums. We have to pit on lap 9, even lap 10. After that, there will be 10 laps on either hard tires, so that will not be a problem for us. So lap 7, guys, these guys were not able to fight us anyway, because this is the thing that was happening to us in turn, well, that is 13 if I'm not wrong. So the problem, no, turn 14. So what the problem was, I was not getting a good exit out of it, so these guys were able to get in front of us, but we at the start finish straight getting the DRS were able to overtake these guys very easily. And that was honestly, guys, really amazing to see. Though the problem was that we weren't able to do our best time on the board, but that doesn't matter. We are not here for the best or the fastest lap time, we are here for the win. So can we do it this time? Obviously it will be difficult for us, so let's see, can we do it? Because at the end of lap 9 I am thinking about pitting, and we are going into the pits, guys, because the problem is George Russell has already pit on the last lap. So if I do not pit with the 65% rears, it will get worse from here on out. So I have to pit. I have to not let George Russell undercut us, because if he does that, he will definitely run away. So into the pits. Amazing pit stop, guys. Let's just keep this up for the whole season. That is the only prayer from me. If we can get it, that will be big. And George Russell, look at that, guys. He's already in front of Paul Aron, who is 2.4 seconds in front of us. So guys, yeah, we have already let George Russell by, and he pit at the end of lap 8. So obviously, guys, second in the undercut is very easy to do in Bahrain, because obviously the abrasive track and the tires do not go very well. So here at the end of lap 10, we have caught up to Paul Aron, and even behind the drivers, George Russell has overtaken us, but Lando Norris and Ayrton Senna is behind us, and there is Charles Leclerc. He will also try to overtake us, but we go around the outside of Charles Leclerc. Look at how much eager I was to overtake Charles Leclerc there, that I went on to the throttle, even though I should have just gone on the throttle a little bit late. But still, guys, we have overtaken Charles Leclerc and did not let him overcut us. But we need to keep on going, otherwise other drivers will overtake us. But the problem is, guys, we have way too many traffic. We are in the thick of traffic. That is going to slow us down a little bit. But the tires, the medium tires, we did not have any grip on those tires. If I really wanted to stay out, that would have been disastrous for us. So that's why I did not do that. But here on lap 11, we have caught up to Hülkenberg in the Audi sports car, and we, even though Hülkenberg gets the DRS, we also do, and Esteban Ocon is out of the race. Will we get any kind of safety car? I don't think we do. So now the next target is Jack Doohan, and on the start finish straight of lap 12, we will get the DRS, and we have overtaken him. But here someone has come out of the pits, and it's Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri pitting after 2 laps, and that is, guys, that is what I was saying. Piastri was able to overtake us because he went on to those medium tires 2 laps extra, and I do not have the pace to fight the top guys who can drive in cleaner air. The only thing for me, if these guys do not drive in cleaner air, I can do something about it. But George Russell, Piastri, one of them undercut us, second one overcut us, so we can't do anything. But still we can consolidate the P3 here, and we went, well, it was a little bit cheeky move there, but George Russell is also fighting with Piastri. But here we are fighting with Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc obviously got an amazing start, but here we will get the DRS, and into turn 1 there is Calimere. She's also fighting with us, but we have stayed in front. We will get the DRS again from Calimere or Charles Leclerc. It doesn't matter, because this means they will fight and we can get ourselves in front. That is the goal, guys. That is the goal. 15 laps to go. We can definitely do something. So here, lap 18, these guys, well, after lap 14, they weren't really able to fight me. We still had some pace to get in front of these guys. But at the end of lap 18, I am thinking about pitting very soon. But right now, I am alright with these guys fighting with us, because Charles Leclerc and Calimere are trying to overtake us, but we go around the outside of both the drivers. Obviously, guys, I do not use battery too much here, because I know with the help of my DRS, which we will get, I can overtake him. And there is not Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, who has went into the pits. So I at this point thought that if we do not go into the pits, I might lose one more position. So that's why I decided, let's use all these tires 10 laps. Well, this is more or less the window or the lap I have to pit anyway, so this is the best time. Let's just push as much as we can, then we will go into the pit. So at the end of lap 19, again, look at that, turn 14, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here, or is the grip somewhat a little bit lower, but it doesn't matter to us, because we have stayed in front using all the battery we can here, and now we will be the one going into the pits for a new set of hard tires. Did not do another front wing adjustment this time, because obviously we have already done that for the first set of hard tires. So into the pits, obviously the reason I did not go on to the soft tires, guys, because at the end of the race we will be losing those tires, and I need the tires which can help me defend rather than help me attack, because there is no one to attack. So here 2.5 pit stop, we are out of it. So Senna and Max Verstappen also pit behind us, but the good news for us is that Lando Norris has not been able to undercut us, because look at that, he is still on the main straight into turn 1. And the thing is, if we had let one more lap out, if I was one more lap more I had done on those hard tires, I would have definitely been undercut. So here we are with Oliver Behrman into the main straight into lap 21, overtaking Oliver Behrman while staying in front of the people coming out of the pits. That means we have a little bit brief time with Oliver Behrman where all the other cars will try to overtake Oliver Behrman. I do not know if he will try to go on to another set of tires or what he will do, that doesn't matter to us, but here one lap will be enough to get in front of these guys. But on lap 23, guys, it did not work out too long for us, because these guys have caught up to us. Well, not these guys, only Ayrton Senna and, well, Lando Norris is the one who have not caught up to us. Charles Leclerc has caught up to us and is on soft tires. So we need to use everything, every bit of battery, every bit of DRS on lap 24. 6 laps to go. I cannot let anyone overtake me, and this time, guys, obviously I have been very respectful of every driver and letting them race properly, but obviously it's because, guys, I have the pace to do it, otherwise I would have been gone a little bit worse. But here into lap 24 we have again overtaken Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc, those soft tires are going to be hurting in a lap or two, so that's why I am not really worrying about it. I am going 100% all out, no worrying about the tire wear, because this is fun in the Bahrain GP. We are going 100%, so let's see what more we can do. Obviously these guys will definitely try to attack, but the thing is, guys, Ayrton Senna, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, all of the train behind us, look at that, they are catching up to us. And at the end of lap 25 these guys have caught up to us, so we can do something here, because look at that, Piastri has overtaken George Russell. What the hell? I forgot to see that, but that doesn't matter. But on lap 26, Ayrton Senna and Charles Leclerc fighting with each other. These guys are not letting any one of them through. And here AMG, Red Bull, Petronas with the blue Ferrari, a very different combination for both the teams. And here we are taking it very well and taking it good, staying in front. And look at that, guys, on lap 27 at the end, I have started to put green sectors, and this was a 132.5. obviously if I had done that 5 laps earlier, that would have been a 131.8 or 131.9, but that doesn't matter to us, because I am obviously not getting help of any kind of DRS. It's just pure pace from us, so we can do something. But here George Russell got P2, but Piastri is the one in the Vodafone liveried Mercedes. Oscar Piastri is the one who won the Bahrain GP with George Russell into P2. These guys all 17 seconds in front of us, 20 seconds for Oscar Piastri, but we at the end, in the last 4 laps, these guys were not able to fight us because our hard tires were just so much better, and this was amazing.
The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
You did a good job. You guys deserve it, definitely. Good job,
And an award-winning day for Oscar Piastri as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, they were clearly at one with their car today, Crofty, out there. New regulations, of course, for this season. And you can tell that they've done their homework. They've studied, they've put probably a lot of time in the simulator, worked well with their engineer. And, I mean, they were absolute joy to watch out there today. They really were.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. They give out trophies for the winners. Today, they're Oscars. Your winner today, Oscar Piastri.
Honestly guys, what an amazing race. We had so much fun in this one. Obviously we could have not done anything more. Even in the last season, the only reason we won it was because we had a safety car. But here it was such a fun race. We had much more pace than the last season. Obviously we need to improve more and more so that we can fight these guys. Obviously our teammate only P17, but that doesn't matter. We did a really amazing job here. So obviously only 5k in the cost of repairs, that is big honestly. So obviously guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one.